The journey of a high performing team. We all know that high performing teams, they don't get created overnight, right? There is this journey that every team takes for getting towards high performance. I'm sure that you have heard about the different stages that a team goes through, like forming, storming, norming, performing. This comes from a team model by Bruce Tuckman. Let's talk about each of these stages very, very briefly. Let's start with forming. What's happening at forming? Exactly as it says. The team is coming together, integrating together as a team, getting to know each other. The initial team agreements, the work agreements are starting to form. The outcomes, what work needs to be done, those product goals, the product outcomes are beginning to get formed. Then from forming, the team goes into storming. Storming, not necessarily a bad thing, because in storming, the teams are really kind of bringing out their personalities, their skills, their interactive modes, how they are collectively working, brainstorming together, diverging, converging to work on those respective products or services. And here, agreeing to disagree is not a bad thing. It means it provides room for innovation, creativity, and growth. However, it comes with a catch. If storming remains unchecked, if there are dysfunctional behaviors in the team where there is lack of trust, where the conflicts are not checked, where this agree to disagree is more of a norm, right? There are no team agreements. If the team agreements are not being aligned to, if the work agreements are not being aligned to, then there is definitely a chance that you're storming, the team will just continue staying there. Or maybe just regress back towards forming, just more covert, polite behaviors. That's where, in the stage of storming, it's very important for the leaders in that team, for the management in that team. If you have coaches in the team, the senior members in the team, just to come together and talk about things very openly. What's going to help us move forward? How can we align better? How can we agree to disagree within the guardrails, etc.? And the team, if it pushes through storming in all these respective ways, it will eventually come into norming. Let's talk about that phase very briefly again. Norming. Norming is where the team has gone through that tough phase of storming. They have started to align with each other, give each other their respective spaces as well, make sure those team agreements, work agreements are being aligned on. And there is that inspiration, motivation, and outcome oriented work which is happening on the respective products and services, and you keep on doing that, you be consistent on norming, will eventually take the team towards performing stage. And that's where at performing, the team still needs to make sure that all of these important fundamentals, from understanding each other as a team, having those team agreements and aligning to them, having those work agreements and aligning to them, agreeing to disagree still, but with those respective guardrails and aligning to those values is going to be the key. Consistent application of that. Otherwise, you'll probably see the team regresses from performing back. And if new members join during the course of this journey, or if some team members leave, you have to again get intentional as a team together. And maybe there is going to be some redo of this whole arc of forming, storming, norming, performing, but it's going to be more faster. So, this is how the journey of a team happens.